You're listening to episode 1 of Biggie Size's Patron Podcast.
What?
Hooray!
And Biggie was like, you know, these guys are talking about a movie podcast for the past fucking 3 years. I'm gonna fucking make them do it. And that's what we're here to do.
Damn right.
Talk about fucking moving pictures, baby. You know what I mean? I'm talking, there's colors in them. There's sometimes people. There's cameras involved and directors and actors. Movies. Read about it on Google.
Should I?
Yeah, if you don't know, do you know what the concept of a movie is, Nasty?
Is it like taking pictures?
I mean, yeah.
Close. Yeah.
Yeah. It's taking a lot of pictures and then playing them sequentially.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very fast.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like a movie.
You got it. Nice work, Nasty. You really brought it together there. Yeah, Biggie, this is his first Patreon podcast. Thank you for giving us money there, Biggie.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Oh, no, absolutely. You guys deserve it.
Oh.
I don't know if I'd get
I
it.
don't know about all that,
We
but okay.
deserve everything we get.
Yeah?
No.
We deserve more.
Yeah, way more.
I know.
Yeah, give us more money.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, open up your wallet. What do you got in there?
Let's see what I got here.
When are you going to hit that 10,000 tier level on Patreon?
Oh,
for
man.
us?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there, man.
Okay.
Need a
Slowly
little
but
more
surely.
time. I'm a little short this month.
Oh, shit.
Maybe next month.
Maybe.
Maybe once your tax return comes in.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thanks.
I'm gonna tell the wife that. Like where'd that money go? Like,
Oh, she'd
well,
love that.
You know,
We're
Guido
going
was
to
like,
Wisconsin, honey.
yeah, we're going.
Every week.
Going to the icy north in February. So yeah, we kind of pitched this together very briefly in Discord chats. We decided like a month ago that we were going to talk about a little movie called Doctor Strange. Yeah, we actually, the plan for it became extensive. Lots of talk, lots of chatter about which movie to talk about, and we all agreed that we'd watch Doctor Strange, and every one of us watched Doctor Strange. Nasty, what was your favorite part of Doctor Strange?
Definitely the Warner Brothers scene at the very beginning.
Oh, Warner Brothers is a huge. They're the best studio to work on Marvel movies.
I like magic.
Yes, magic was good. Yeah, Doctor Strange. I watched it about 3 weeks ago, pretty much the week it came out.
Me too.
And I saw it with my pops, my old man, and my daughter.
Took
So
my wife.
Man, I wish I could have been there then.
Why?
It's a weird thing to say.
The
'Cause I
whole
want to be
Guido
part of the
clan.
fam too.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah, 3 generations to sit down and watch a Marvel movie.
Oh, that's awesome.
It took that long?
Yep. Yeah. It was written in the books.
Did your dad does he just like Marvel movies, or did he know about Doctor Strange?
No,
Going
he
into
had
it?
no idea who Doctor Strange was. Anytime there's like post credit sequence after Marvel movies, he just like looks at me dumbfounded once they're over, and I'm like, "No, Dad, that's Thanos." He's like a big bad. All these guys are going to be fighting him pretty soon.
Right.
You know, he just like doesn't understand what anything about Marvel or anything. But everyone liked it. I liked it. My daughter loved it, which I found surprising because it's kind of like spiritual,
Sure.
but
It's deep, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it would like spiritual and that it would offend anyone. That's something I kind of wondered going into it. Like I knew he was a sorcerer or something. Like okay, how far or how safe are they going to play it? But I mean, it seemed to fit in really well. You know, especially if you take into account the other Marvel films.
yeah.
You know.
Can we, because I saw it about 3 weeks ago too, and I have a really poor memory. Can we just run through the basic points of the movie?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's talk
Real
about
quick?
it.
Sure.
Spoilers
Let's
and
do
all.
spoilers, yeah.
Let's circle
Spoilers
jerk
for
it.
anyone.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
circle
circle
jerk.
jerk.
Oh,
No,
No,
That way we
actually-
don't spoil anything.
No, I was being serious because I forget a lot of the movie.
Okay. So Doctor Strange is this very short Asian man. He's like 3'11".
that's
So he
not
just
nice
under-
to say.
What? It's just the way he is. He's a super short man, and he only speaks Mandarin Chinese.
Exactly.
Um,
Also not very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a veterinarian,
Right.
so that's how he got his doctor status. Because doctors are considered veterinarians in China.
Okay.
Right.
Wait,
And why
other
do
way
they
around.
call him-
veterinarians are considered doctors?
So why does everyone call him Doctor Strange?
Well, he walks super weird. everywhere
Yeah,
he
he,
goes.
he walks like backwards.
Okay, that's pretty strange.
Yeah, he walks.
See, I don't remember any of this. I think it's just my memory though. It's poor.
Yeah.
Typical.
So he's walking backwards everywhere he goes, and he runs into this dog that he can't heal. So he goes to America.
Typical.
Because America's at the forefront of dog health research.
Right.
Yes. And he brings his dog. He brings his little pooch with him,
Poochie!
and he's speaking Mandarin Chinese. No one understands a word he's saying.
He also has to shout because he's facing away from whoever he's talking to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he walks
let's-
backwards.
This is all very realistic, so let's be real.
Please, let's do that. I don't understand
Guys,
what that
I'm
phrase
glad
is.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I could contribute to this podcast somehow.
Hey,
Especially because I clearly
reminding
saw this
everyone-
movie.
reminding
Cheers.
everyone to keep it real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep it real.
Yeah.
Guys, this is realistic. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, let's keep it real.
So, short Asian doctor walks backwards, runs into a dog, takes him to America.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where he meets Iron Man.
We're keeping it real. We're keeping it real, by the way.
Wait, how does he beat Iron Man?
Well, Iron Man has a cat, and the cat needs help too.
Yeah.
But his
And-
technology can't heal it.
But his technology can heal the dog that Doctor Strange brought to America.
They propose
Okay.
a trade.
I feel like you guys are very straying off of the real path here. You're saying Iron Man, the man that created a suit that could make him fly, that also kept him alive, somehow managed to not have the technology to heal a cat.
No,
But he
no,
can heal
no,
a dog.
no. It's like you know the movie I, Robot.
Yeah.
It's I period Ron Man. That's his name. MANN. Ron Man.
So it's a play on
I
words.
Iron Man. Got it.
Yeah.
So it's like not Iron Man, it's Iron Man. Oh, I missed the little period in between the
Yeah.
I and the Ron. Got it. Yeah, that's just like Tell 'em or Do. It happens all the time.
There's a scene in the movie where they explain that whole. It goes on for like 20 minutes.
It's
where
like a
he's just
Scientology thing.
Yeah, he's like, no, my name it's capital I, and there's a period, and then Ron because it's Ronald was.
I felt like
was
it
named
really-
after my dad.
Reagan.
Threw off the pace a little bit of the
Yeah,
film.
it went a little long.
Yeah.
A little long. So yeah, Iron Man helps him with the dog and the cat. The cat is also there.
Yeah.
The cat and the dog do not get along.
Oh, at all.
Typical.
Are they talking?
They
yeah.
do talk.
Look
cat
who's
talk.
talking.
In fact, it goes full on talking animal animation movie once they meet,
Doolittle
which
style.
I thought was, I thought it was a risky maneuver that they did there.
That is kind of risque.
Yeah. And then there's
as
that
one
one
might say.
scene where the dog and the cat just fuck for about 50 minutes straight.
You know, the fact that the cat
I
was
do
voiced by
remember that
Kathy
scene.
Griffith was just questionable.
Yeah. Yeah, but she really pulled it out at the end. Her cat dick out of the dog's butt.
Right. And that's how it ended.
Yep.
That's,
Good movie.
that's
Four,
Yeah,
four
solid.
stars.
7 out of 10.
4
Yeah.
stars.
4 stars out of 4 stars.
kind of bold for Disney, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, the title was all in bold text.
Yeah.
Bold text.
Comic Sans, too.
Yeah, bold Comic
Fuck
Sans.
Comic Sans. That shit's the shit.
It is the shit. One of the best fonts out there.
One of the best shits ever.
No, Biggie's like, oh man, I plan to really talk about this movie.
I know, I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, I've got nothing to share.
No,
Would you
Dr.
like me to do the
Yeah, go
synopsis?
ahead.
Are you sure?
No, yeah, you
please,
give the
please.
synopsis, please.
Oh, no, it's fine. Doctor Strange is about he's a surgeon, and he ends up getting in a horrible car accident and loses functionality of his hands. So he seeks the guidance of what he thinks is a healer or some sort of sorceress, something like that. And she guides him on how to be able to kind of channel other dimensions. And he gets wrapped up in this whole big plot of the dark dimension taking over Earth is being the big prize for this dark overlord. So Doctor Strange has to figure out a way of stopping this from happening. That's that's pretty much it.
Yeah, because nothing helps you get over your shaky hand syndrome like teleporting to Antarctica.
You know, well, this is the part where I started. I don't know how you guys feel, but I've kind of been a little on the superhero fatigue, like just kind of
Oh yeah,
getting a little tired. And I was excited for Doctor Strange because I don't know anything about other than he's a Marvel character. I'd say he was almost like a B or C level Marvel character.
No, he's huge.
Is he really?
Yeah, I'm a big fan, and he's a big player in the broader lore.
yeah. In the big cross arcs in the comic books, he's always they're always like he always comes out of some alleyway right when everything's about to go to shit, and he's like, magic will solve the problem.
Really?
And it does.
Yeah, it does. 9 times out of 10, magic's OP in the Marvel universe.
But seriously, and he, especially around the end of the film, he is OP. I mean, it's amazing. And I wonder, especially since I don't know anything about him, or really the Marvel comics in general, how is he going to fit with everyone else? Because now he's just, he seems like he's on the level as that guy who has the jewel in his head.
Well, they wheel him out like they wheel the Watcher out. Like, it has to be something really bad, like the end of the world / universe. And he comes out and says, I've spoken with blah, 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 and it's the end of blah. And then he's the big ticket guy.
I see.
Yeah, and in his own comic books, it's always something about something's upsetting a balance. So he has to right that balance. That's always what.
So he's like nature.
Well, he's like the enforcer
there's
of nature.
There's a druidic
essentially.
component to it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Let me ask this: how much do you guys know about? Well, let me say it this way: the backstory. Do you guys know about Doctor Strange's backstory, and compared to the movie, how did it match up?
It was pretty good. I don't think he would when they wrote the original Doctor Strange, he wasn't texting and driving in his Ferrari.
Okay, see, that's the stuff I was wondering about. That was kind of. I don't know.
How does it happen in the comic?
I forget how it happens.
I think it's like a flipped version of, how he had to fix himself to be better and he fell into magic to do it. I think the original Strange had to help somebody else, and he had to turn to magic, some guru to help them, but I can't recall the details.
Really?
Yeah,
Because the
I can't
ancient one
either.
was there. The ancient one was there, but it was a dude, and it wasn't Celtic. It was an Asian guy, and that kind of a thing. It was the same kind of base origin.
Oh, it was a car accident. It was a car accident. The way he hurt his hands. I'm just looking at the Wikipedia right now.
Okay. So the hurting the hands thing and all that. Was he a surgeon?
He
I
was a
don't remember.
surgeon.
Okay.
Yeah. And super egotistical. It was pretty true to
Okay.
the movie and to the comics.
Was
Okay.
he British with an American accent in the comic?
No, he was American. Was
In
he?
the comic, he's actually Benedict Cumberbatch, the actor.
Oh,
Man, he did such a good job with an American
With the accent? Oh, yeah,
wow.
he nailed it.
He
I
is
couldn't
just
believe it.
a great fucking actor, though. Let's be real.
Yeah, he is. He's solid.
Looks weird as fuck, though.
And
I'm just saying, he looks weird.
What do you guys think about him as Khan for Star Trek? Do you think that was okay?
It was disappointing because I wanted him to be his own character.
'Cause I'm a big Montalban Khan guy.
Right, right. No, I agree. No, Montalban, you can't top him. That's the part that was so frustrating was he would have been such a good, like, I wanted him to be his own thing instead of having to compare him to Montalban.
Okay.
And that's the
Well,
part.
he kind of did, in a way.
He did. Khan was a little more, not as theatrical.
Kind of weird calling a white guy Khan, though, but, I mean...
Yeah.
But I don't know. It kind of dovetailed to that conversation because I don't usually get to talk about that movie too much.
Into Darkness or Star Trek
Into
2 or both?
Darkness, yeah.
Yeah. Did you like it? Or...
I liked it. Did you
You
guys
liked
like
it?
it?
It was all right. I'm not a big Star Trek fan. I just watch the movies in passing, but
Same.
I can't.
I'm a big fan of the original. I was like, from heart's hell, I stab at thee, cock.
Right,
The whole thing.
right.
And then it became like this calculated kind of super Ubermenschen guy.
Right. No,
I didn't like that they didn't have a colon into
What,
Into
to have
Darkness.
cancer?
Like it was Star Trek. It was Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah, there was no
Star Trek Into Darkness. It just read funny.
That's becoming a thing now, isn't it? They're taking the colon out a lot of these.
Yeah.
Cancer's becoming really big in men.
Yeah, you gonna keep running with that joke? When you say colon?
Trying.
Oh my god.
But yeah, back to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Dexter.
The fucking visuals were great. Yeah,
There was visuals of fucking?
yeah, the fucking visuals were fucking awesome. The cat and dog going nuts on each other.
See, like the hair follicles and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's like it right there.
No, like the first sequence where Baldy fought what's his face?
Oh,
Remember?
yeah. Guy with the purple eyes. Whatever
Yeah,
his,
I
I
can't
can't remember his
remember his
name.
name.
I can't remember any of their names.
Yeah, I can't either. There's Doctor Strange.
Let's call it Ancient One, the Baldy Ancient One. I think that was technically the full name.
Yeah, bald lady ancient one.
Yeah, and then there was Wong.
Wong. Who
Yeah,
is
Wong.
also, by the way, Wong is in the comics as well
Yeah,
as his
he's his-
dutiful assistant.
Sidekick. Yeah,
There's-
he's his Alfred.
Right. There's surgeon lady.
Sir, yep.
She's hot.
Yeah, she is.
She's okay.
I think she's pretty. Oh.
Yeah, she's pretty. I think she gets too much credit for her looks. What the fuck is her name?
I don't know, man.
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, Rachel
Rachel
McAdams.
Oh, was that her? Oh.
Yeah,
I have a thing for her, so that makes sense.
yeah.
She is a cutie.
Yeah. And she fit really well in the film. Like, she wasn't too, like, she was, like, more, like, scientific minded. Like, oh, okay, well, this is kind of weird, but I'm going to go along with it.
Oh yeah, she would definitely. There was no damsel in this movie,
Right.
Which was good. I
It was.
like it when there's no damsel. It's an
Wasn't
overplayed
she
trope.
in some sex movie?
You're breaking up a little there, buddy.
Was she in some sex movie?
What?
In some sex
Some
movie.
Sex
movie.
movie. Yeah.
I think she. I don't know.
She's in the Notebook.
No.
Which are we calling the Notebook a sex movie?
That's
She's
not
in-
what I'm thinking.
she's in
not
every-
what I'm thinking of.
She's in every time traveling romantic
Yeah.
drama.
Right.
You know, that snuff piece. So walk to remember.
No, she's not who I'm thinking of. My bad. Sorry to derail that.
Oh, no, you're fine.
It was. I mean, overall, it was a fun movie, but I found it to be forgettable.
Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, a little forgettable.
It was. Well, they made, when you're talking about the effects, like, they were good. Everything was top notch. It looked great. The acting was good. The script was good. It made its point. But the thing I got was, like, with the building shifting around, I kept sitting there and being like, this would have been way more groundbreaking if Inception didn't exist. Because
Right.
because it really had that feeling, like, and it felt like it really tried to one up it with like the windows moving and the doors like shifting around, and there was like that.
I
Go
think
ahead.
you're right, because the interior shots I felt were a lot more compelling when
Right.
they were doing that to the inside.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And the outside stuff, if I remember correctly, there wasn't a lot of outside shots where the stuff was like shifting around. It was always like a hallway or a foyer. And that may have been why, because it just like that first fight scene, I was like, huh, this is kind of like Inception in a way.
Right.
And you know, it was okay. They were fine.
Kind of reminded me of doing shrooms.
Shrooms, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
The visuals of just like walls kind of moving a little bit.
Everything was moving around.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I watched Inception this week for
Oh, yeah?
Rachel's first time, and the whole time was just like, wait, what's going on? I don't understand.
Oh
it took
no,
us
she's one of those.
took us 4 hours to get through it,
Oh.
and it was just like like 30 minutes in, we restarted just because it was really rough.
Is she like that on a lot of movies?
More than I want to admit.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, I mean, it's, yeah.
It's her birthday. How dare you talk down?
Yeah, she's not here, so I
Oh,
can
okay.
say that.
I'm gonna tell her.
You
I'm
know what?
texting her right now.
That's okay. I feel like Inception, now that you brought that up, though, is one of those movies that it broke a lot of barriers
Right.
in like movie creation.
Right.
You know, there was like the weird gravity fight stuff that just came and went, and there
Right.
was a lot of different scenes to play at the same time, but you were somehow able to follow all of them at once.
I totally agree, and especially looking at how they did those films, like the one where they're in the hotel room and it was being an actual set where they're sliding around. It was great. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
and it was like
wonderful.
rotating. Like
Yeah.
the actual set was rotating around them,
Exactly.
which was awesome.
And thinking back on stuff like that, even though it's much smaller in scope than having some alleyway in New York completely collapse on itself, you know,
Yeah.
it's just kind of sitting there and looking at that. You know, I don't want to just say that's just Nolan's thing and no one else can do it, but you automatically compare it to that, and you're like, you know, it works, it looks fine, but it's making me think of a different movie now, which I guess is okay. You know, it's not bad.
Is it okay?
That's a good comparison.
It's a great question. I mean, it's a great question if it's okay or not.
I definitely didn't think of Inception at the time, but that's definitely a good comparison. But like, also those visuals were done very well in Doctor
Absolutely.
Strange. Like
Yeah.
that was probably the thing that I remembered most about that movie was the buildings moving, the
Absolutely.
visual effects.
Did you guys know they hired a professional
Building mover?
street
Nolan.
musician to teach them how to do hand gestures to practice the magic?
Whoa, really?
Yeah, the guy specializes. He's like a YouTube performer, but I guess he does it on other things professionally too. But he makes magical gestures, like a sleight of hand gestures with his hands, and he taught the actors how to make fake magic gestures to cast the magic.
Huh.
Wait,
What?
what is his title? Professional what?
Professional entertainer, YouTube entertainer. He does a sleight of hand stuff with his
Oh, okay.
hands for video.
He's a court jester.
Yeah,
And that makes a lot of sense. Like, good one.
No.
Yep.
What?
Jeez.
A gesture.
whoa.
Gesture.
Nasty, stop all the
I
downloading.
understood. I understood what Nasty said, but you are breaking up, Nasty.
Oh, yeah. I back to the superhero fatigue. It was something after I thought about it after I saw this movie, and I was thinking about the last time I sat down for a superhero movie and I was like super excited, like, oh, this is coming to life in front of me. This is something that I read about since I was a kid and have grown up with. These characters have been a part of my life, and now it's like realized in front of me on a giant screen. This is super exciting. And I tried to think about when the last time that happened to me was, and I think it had to be like, I don't know, the first Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
since
agree.
then, it's just been okay. Here's another one of Here's a Captain America. Here's another Iron Man.
Right.
I have like a 50-50 reaction to that. Like, I'm getting some exhaustion too, but I remember the dry spell for nerds in cinema, like in the mid 90s. And I can't get enough of it. It's like, these are characters that I read about and enjoyed and, looked forward to every month to get the next issue. And so part of me is like, okay, I get it. It's the next part of the franchise now. But I also get to see Doctor Strange in the fucking movie theater. And I don't know.
Right. Well, going
Yeah.
back to your masturbation metaphor,
Yeah.
I really feel like with the first Avengers movie, like Marvel kind of blew their load. Like it was, we gotten the 2 Iron Man movies, which were, I love both of them. I always loved Iron Man. I never thought I'd be able to see him on the screen,
Yeah.
and especially done that well. And it was just perfect. It was everything I would have hoped. And even the Captain America films were really good. Then finally get to see them all together. Like, oh, this is intense. It's good. And they fight each other, and they get together, and they fight the thing, and it's all great. And then with Avengers 2, when they tried to, pick up their story again, then do Avengers 2, it just, like, ugh.
Right.
I feel like I've done this, and I
think a lot of it also stems from, all these actors have like 4 movie contracts.
Right.
So you're not invested with any of them. And so the fuck what, Quicksilver dies. Well, guess what? I can go watch the next X-Men movie.
Right.
And they'll have a better Quicksilver than the one that was in Avengers 2.
Right.
So, yeah, it's just like there's no threat. There's no consequence.
Right.
You're going to go in, the heroes are going to win, and some offshoot character is going to get hurt or die. And that's
exactly.
it. And the solo stories, especially the brand new ones, which is why I think Doctor Strange did so well. It's the highest grossing single character movie, single comic character movie that has been released.
Because
I
it's
think
new.
Well, yeah, it's new, and it's like it's a character that people recognize but aren't familiar with.
Totally agree. And that's where I agree with Wally. I would have never thought we'd see a character like Doctor Strange or even like Guardians of the Galaxy on the
Guardians
screen.
of the Galaxy was a curveball for me. I'm like, really? They're going to go for those guys? I mean, it makes sense because of the Infinity Gauntlet, but still.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
But
I
now,
agree.
I mean, Guardians now suffers from the same thing where we're going to watch the second one,
Yep.
and they're going to win.
That's going to be fucking great.
I mean, yeah, it looks fun. They're all fun movies and eye candy to watch, but there's no, I don't know. There's just no,
Substance?
yeah.
You know what to expect going
Right.
in. You know how
Absolutely.
the story is going to go. My favorite part about watching superhero movies is watching them become the superhero.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Coming of
Yeah,
age.
definitely. Like
I don't like the origins anymore.
Yeah.
I thought Doctor Strange did a pretty good job of that. Like he just starts getting powerful right at the end, but up until that point, he's like struggling.
Sure.
Can you imagine the next Spider-Man movie if they do like an Uncle Ben's dies and he gets bitten by a radioactive spider? They
Well-
aren't doing it, but could you imagine sitting through another one of those? It'd be horrible.
Didn't that so many times now.
Nasty.
In a movie.
That's not working, bro.
No, you're still breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up, dude.
Oh.
You just
Are
hear
you
him get
about,
mad
maybe?
all. What?
Wait, what?
Am I done right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying you don't want to see or Uncle Ben become Spider-Man?
No, I don't want to see Spider-Man's origin story for the fucking 18th billionth time.
Someone wrote an article about that, though, like how we have to keep seeing Batman's origin every single time they try to unfuck it.
Right.
So I get
Everybody
that.
knows it. Everybody knows all these origin stories. Maybe not for someone like obscure like Doctor Strange. Obscure, I use quotation hand marks, but for like, yeah, the big ones, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, all that shit. Like, just, we get it. We know how they're made. Just make a fun movie where they all have their powers and they fight shit. Because they're not going to die and they're going to beat the bad guy.
No, but
So we just want to see them fight shit.
I'm saying
Yeah,
like even
yeah.
even if you know the origin story, like that was my favorite part of The Dark Knight, the first Christopher Nolan Batman movie, was watching him become Batman, watching him like go to that monk's temple and become a ninja. That was the
I-
coolest part.
You think
Like-
that you enjoy?
Nasty,
No,
it's not
nasty.
happening.
It's
man.
not working, buddy. Try restarting your router or something and come back.
But I agree with you, Millpool. Like that was such. I felt like not knowing the comics that it was such a well done origin story. In that you see this guy, he doesn't have to do any of this stuff. I mean, he could just say, "Screw it, I'm just gonna sit at my home and do nothing." But he sacrifices everything, goes through these impossible feats, fights those ninja guys, and now he's Batman. It was great. It was like, oh hell yeah. And that's maybe a problem I had with just as being a moviegoer that knows nothing about Doctor Strange is I have this guy, Doctor Strange, his hands broke, he's still super wealthy, but it's like he's got less to lose. It's more ego than anything. I guess that's cool, but I had a hard time really getting into his backstory to really be rooting for him.
Yeah,
He could definitely just go and teach or,
Right.
give dissertations and shit, lectures, and come up with new ways to do surgery. He's a brilliant dude.
Right.
He didn't have to be a surgeon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're making an argument maybe for, what I'd like to see is some kind of what if film, maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or an Elseworld if it were talking DC.
Oh, could you imagine if Marvel made what if movies?
See, exactly. It'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
That would be.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely.
Because that scratches that itch, right? I mean, what ifs are like crack. The
Yeah, I
comics.
think the what if of Doctor Strange never going to try and figure out how to fix his hands is a pretty boring story. 'Cause he just ends up working at, fucking university and just teaching until he's retired at 68. And
He's just in a wheelchair and then passes away in credits.
At least they be keeping it real.
it need to be like, what if fucking Wong became Doctor Strange or some shit like that? Yeah, overall, let's give us what should we rate it on? A scale of from 5 to 5.5.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
What do we rate Doctor Strange at? And we're just rating it in not overall movies, just comic book movies.
I feel like
Rating.
we should come up with a new scale for this new podcast.
Do you?
Yeah, this is a new thing. It's separate from what we do.
Okay.
We could do, I mean, one way we could do it is rank all the movies that we end up talking about against each other.
We should rank
So this
every
could be
movie
like-
made right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, well, exactly. Rank this against every other movie.
Okay, Casablanca.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
I've never seen it, so I'm going to have to
Okay.
assume that Doctor Strange is better.
Schindler's List.
I like Schindler's
Never
List.
seen it. So
Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm asking Millpool. Hold on. So, Toy Story, 1, 2, half of 3. Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. Theodore Rex, Doctor Strange, and we've just found out that you've watched Batman Begins.
Yeah, and that's the order that I would rank them in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's
First,
fair.
first 2.5 Toy Stories, Sister Act 2. Theodore, what was the other one?
Theodore Rex.
Oh yeah, I love that one. And then Doctor Strange.
Let's see what could we do. Biggie, do you have any ideas for a ranking system?
Oh my god. I do not.
I really think we should. I mean, it would be nice if we could talk about enough movies that we could rank them. Based on
So-
the movies that we talk about. So what I'm saying is like this is the only movie on our ranking list right now. So
So,
it's
like-
in the number one spot.
make our own like must see top 10
Yeah.
films
Yeah.
kind of idea. Yeah, yeah, that'd
Exactly.
be great. Yeah.
So according to this podcast, Doctor Strange is the best movie that this podcast has ever talked
Like-
about.
it blew my mind. Like, it made me like rethink who I was, maybe lose 10 pounds. It was incredible.
Yeah, and come.
Income.
But like from a dick.
Yeah.
I was just sitting in the audience, and when he pulled that little like laser thing out, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just came for the next 2 hours.
Oh, it was.
I mean, you had to walk away from a puddle
Not even a puddle. It was like ankle
coming down
deep.
the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, can we rank the movie theaters that we saw it in? Because I went to a really nice one with like recliners and
I went to a nice one too.
Same here. Yeah, I had
Oh,
recliners, picked my
Mine
own
had
seat.
dinner.
Oh,
You got dinner.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I think I was in the lead here.
I don't think I go to movie theaters to eat though.
No, I don't, but I certainly do if I'm there and they offer.
Oh, they're like, sir, please enjoy our festive treats.
In fact, our theater has a liquor license too,
I don't
so I had some booze with my food.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think I got some nachos.
Oh,
I got pretzel bites.
I got.
Let's rank the foods that we
Okay.
ordered.
No, hold
Pretzel
on.
bites is god tier.
Yeah.
Do you guys eat candy at the theater? What's your favorite movie candy?
Oh,
I like nibs
oh shoot, what are those called?
or M&Ms.
Yeah, peanut
Sour Patch
M&Ms are
Kids.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
I
don't
eat
know,
Sour
I
Patch
can't-
Kids
It's
exclusively.
hard to really dig
Oh, yeah.
into a big bag of those, though. My
Yeah.
mouth starts to hurt after a while, and
Yeah, you start getting like some battle scars. It's all
Yeah.
like, yeah, I agree. I agree.
so what's our top 5 candies?
Candies
Like-
or just movie theater foods? Let's keep it movie
theater
related.
candies.
No, not because that's any candy ever.
Okay, movie theater foods.
Okay.
Top 4, since Nasty isn't here.
Top 4? Jesus.
I mean, just name your favorite.
Hot tamales.
They
guess-
have hot tamales at your theater?
The one back in Tennessee I went to, they did. I got them every time, if they had them.
Oh.
I'm not going to count the theater food I can have because it's like a restaurant. So let's say good old fashioned buttered popcorn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
My number 1.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, it's boring, but God, it's wonderful.
I'll say peanut M&Ms.
I'm gonna say pretzel bites, bro, with some cheese. Give me them
You know, not
pretzel
everybody
bites.
gets pretzel bites, okay?
Can I ask you guys one thing about Doctor Strange, if we still have time?
Yeah, we got all the time in the world.
Oh, nice. One thing that kind of...
All right, that's been a great podcast,
Yep.
guys.
See you later, everybody. Thank
Hey,
you
guys, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, did you guys feel like there were certain scenes that were like, you could kind of tell they're like, all right, these are big scenes. Okay, for instance, when he first gets the cloak that lets him fly, and he pops the collar, and it's like, okay, he's now turning into Doctor Strange. And it's like a, woo, all right. And then it, like, wipes his face. Like, I'm starting
That's
to notice...
awesome.
Oh, okay. I didn't like it because I felt like there were so many scenes that they just couldn't let the scene rest.
Well,
Like,
there
just-
was one scene that you might have missed. And it's when he puts up the cloak, comes and rescues him,
Right.
and he floats up and it's billowing behind him. You probably missed it because you don't know, but that's an iconic Doctor Strange pose
Okay.
of hovering in midair with the cloak billowing with the hands out thing.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
they-
that was the ooh ah moment.
and
Oh, okay.
that's Strange, straight up. And they let that one go. And that's why they followed up with a louder bit where they kind of like had that slapstick.
Okay. I did miss. I just kind of felt like he was just kind of dangling there. So that's kind of the big focus scene.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just there are so many parts of it, and I know Marvel's starting to get that tendency of being the more lighthearted, comic action movies compared to DC. I just feel like there were so many moments where they kind of threw it in, and it just made me roll my eyes. Like when he was talking to Wong about having the one name, like Beyonce, or
Yeah.
That was a
don't-
little stressed, yeah.
yeah, I just and that along with when he did pop collar thing. I don't know. Part of me is like, do we have to do this? Do
I
they
don't
all
know
have
who
to
that
be funny?
appeals to, too. Like the
Not
one
to
name
me.
part, like my daughter doesn't like she gets it, but she doesn't like beyond. She doesn't think it's funny.
Right.
And
There was laughter in the theater during that part. Where
those
I
people
was.
are fucking idiots.
Well, then that's your opinion.
Wait, did you
'Cause
laugh?
I was
Phil?
laughing.
Did you
Shut
laugh?
up.
I'm with Millpool.
Millpool thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
It's like I know
Just a
who Beyonce
belly
is.
laugh for
I
about
haven't
10
laughed
minutes
so
straight.
hard since Whoopi made that one joke.
Yep. Since the Tyrannosaurus Rex became a cop and she became his partner.
Mm.
And
Oh.
Theodore Rex.
Knee slapper.
Yeah. How's it going, Nasty? What do you think about all that?
Great shit. I was with Millpool though. I laughed my ass off.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Huh.
Cool. Nasty, do you have a favorite movie theater treat that you like to get usually when you go?
Sour Patch Kids. How
Mmm.
about the Patch Kids?
Ooh, he's a PK boy.
Actually, I'm changing that up. There's
Oh, we got a fly change here,
yep,
folks.
changing on the
It's
fly.
flip flopping.
Pizza. The new Marcus theaters in the area have a Sephiro's pizza inside of it
Ooh.
that
Whoa.
is fresh made to order pizza. And they give you a buzzer that buzzes you in your theater to come pick your pizza up.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah. Real fancy, but those are also the theaters that have like the lounging chairs with the
Yeah.
electric feet up
Nice.
things.
Do you guys have deals at your theaters? Like Tuesdays in Milwaukee, you go to the theater, it's $5 admission, and then you can get like $5 medium pizzas too.
Yeah, and you can also get like dollar popcorn or something like that. too.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Whoa.
on
No,
Tuesdays.
no, there's at least I don't know about them around here. I need to check though.
You should.
I move
Yeah.
around too much to learn about deals at movie theaters.
Oh, come on, Mill. I feel like you would have to be the king of learning about deals because you move so much. You got to find all the new deals when you get into town.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's really good at that, but no, I don't know about movie theater deals. It's not top of our list.
Let me figure out all the new movie theater deals once we get into town.
No, moving down here though has been like there's so many movie theaters and they all do the where you can pre-pick your seats
Yep.
and
Yeah.
that's just the best.
Not
See, we,
fucking
like-
wait.
Exactly.
We didn't have any luxury theaters like this in Canada, so it kind of blew my mind.
It's because
Wow.
we're fat. We're fat and lazy.
When
Yeah.
yeah, when I saw the first like recliner, like a ton of space, put your feet up theater,
Oh, absolutely. They're
changed
starting
my
to grow.
worldview. Really,
It makes it more enjoyable, and most of them are not that expensive. Like when I went to go see Doctor Strange, it was $6, had the recliner seats and everything. Of course, I went in the matinee, but normally they're still not very expensive. I think they're just having to do it to get people to actually come out and watch movies, other than big releases.
Mhm.
yeah, that must be it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, as we wrap up, let's see what can we do. All right, how about to finish these episodes, if we continue to do them? That's completely up to Biggie.
Oh, well, let's keep it going.
To finish them up, let's talk about the movie that we're most excited for in the following month that we want to see.
Oh man,
Oh God,
All right.
I have a few. I'm scared to commit.
Why? No one.
tell me all the
gonna hold you.
movies that are
I'm
coming
being
out
rhetorical. I
the
don't know.
next month.
Wait,
Well-
you mean like they need to be released in the month of December?
Yeah.
Or movies that we really want to see that might have just come out that we have not yet gotten. to
No,
see?
they're
Okay, I'm gonna have
released
to
in the month of
Google
December.
new movies.
Lude, just say Rogue One.
Lude.
Lude. I'll start it. I can't wait to see Silence, which is a new Scorsese pick.
Oh yeah, is that coming out next month?
It
Or
is
this month?
or this month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks really good.
Oh my
I
god!
got to get it in before Oscar season. I love Oscar season. Woo-wee.
Oh yeah.
Everybody hold off on your good movies until the end of the year, so
Yeah.
everybody remembers them.
I'm really excited for Rogue One. Love Star Wars. It looks like it's going to be interesting. A little, at least I hope it keeps with that kind of darker tone that they are at least kind of showing that it's going to be. But I think it'll be pretty good. Should be solid.
I agree. I think it'd be a fun movie. It's one of those, you're going into it, you know that they get the plans,
Right.
but you don't know who's going to die in the process.
Right.
And it's a one-off, I think, right?
As far they're alluding that it's just going to be one off. That's it.
Good. I hope so, and I hope they kill the whole cast.
I do too. That is the one thing I'm waiting to see is if they've got the balls to kill them
Yeah.
and really make it impactful because it's supposed to be a suicide mission. And if everyone leaves except for the robot, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yep. Do you guys have any?
I'm gonna go say fuck your coming out this month.
What the
rule.
fuck?
What?
Yeah.
There's plenty.
Well,
I was
you're
like-
not supposed to fucking back him up.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry.
It's a good idea.
I like movies. I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry.
Fine, then you go next, Wally. I'll find a new one.
No. Go beyond December. Live
Nope.
your dreams.
Nope, go.
No, do it. Talk about it.
No,
What-
I want to
who?
see.
What do you want
Which
to
one?
see?
I want to see Arrival. I haven't gotten to see it. It came out like 2.5
yeah.
weeks ago,
I've heard good stuff about it.
and it looks really good. The trailers are very ambiguous in that they give you a lot, but not a lot at the same time.
It's linguist porn. The entire film. I love it.
Yeah, so I really want to go see that movie. Although,
Amy Adams, another overrated actress, I think.
I think she's pretty,
You think so?
but she's overrated.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
She's serviceable. She does her
she's
thing.
Serviceable.
Got a lot of movies coming out though. She's banging them out.
Yeah. Well,
Fantastic Beasts is another one, and Hacksaw Ridge.
I wanna
those are
see
my
Hacksaw
three
Ridge.
top
Yeah.
movies that I want to see that are out right now.
Andrew Garfield just killing it, bro.
Yeah, for reals.
What else is he in? Oh, isn't
Silence.
that right? Yeah. I'm excited for the new Triple X movie.
Oh, yeah?
Oh shit!
Huh?
it does look
Those
like
movies
fun.
are a good time.
Uh,
Good old sit back and some action porn kind of movie.
I always saw him as like a poor man's Fast and Furious.
What? It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with cars.
He's an extreme sports dude, isn't he?
You're only saying that because it's Vin Diesel.
Yeah, and he
that
drives
unfair,
cars off
though?
cliffs.
Yeah, so but
He's
it's
a
not
secret
about
agent.
racing cars.
He's a
Yeah,
good
he's
guy.
a secret agent, Guido.
Yeah, but Brian was like an undercover cop, which is
They
technically
just,
a
like-
secret agent.
They came
Just
out
not-
after the second Fast and Furious, trying to catch on that fucking Grizz, bro.
I'm
And
that
I
Vin
was just
Diesel.
not
grizz.
having it. Yeah.
They're remaking one of my favorite movies from the 70s called The Duelist, and that's coming out. It's during the Napoleonic era, and about a military officer in Napoleon's army who runs into another officer who's of a higher kind of birth order than him, and they start vying over the affections of a woman, and one of the guys gets jealous and challenges the other guy to a duel. And the other guy doesn't want to fight because he doesn't want to die. I'd rather just walk away from this nonsense and get the woman, live my life, and do whatever I want. But the other guy won't let it go. And the entire story is like this other guy's like growing infatuation with getting this guy to duel him. And it's kind of scary and surrealist and weird. And I'm hoping that they do that again with the remake.
Huh.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it does.
Well, if you're looking for another military movie, Man Down, I heard that
Oh yeah, sure.
Shia LaBeouf just knocked it out of the park.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll add
Did
that
a
too.
Really, really good job. It's not so like war movie like that, but it's more like the Two Brothers movie that came out a couple of years back,
Yeah.
and the aftermath of it. So I want to go see that, but that looks amazing. So
Is it based in the Afghanistan war or Iraqi war?
it is post Afghanistan. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, boys.
nice.
Well, I think this has been a good podcast.
It has.
It's a blast.
And you know what? Now I just have a reason to bug my sister to give me more tickets than what she does.
Yeah, there you go. Invite me.
Yeah, I get free movie tickets.
Dude,
so.
I'll go see a movie any day. If you want, like, if you're like, bro,
I have two.
just
sitting
got
in my
off work.
wallet and
Let's
two
go to
sitting in
the-
my car right now, and I need to use them before I ask for more this like coming week.
I'm
You get
told
free
that
movie tickets?
Yeah, my sister works for Marcus Corporation, so
that's
it's like
cool.
a perk of being part of the company is that they give you tickets to go see movies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so she gets like 4 a month, I think, is what she gets. So I try to like finagle 2 off of her a month if I can.
oh.
Damn.
But it's not a guarantee, so don't get any fucking ideas. Guido, I hear you fucking scheming over there in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take all these and sell them just below ticket sale prices,
Yeah,
right
sell
outside the
for
door.
$5.
Scalping movie
scalping,
tickets.
scalping $10 worth of tickets on the corner. In
Hey
the
man,
middle of
anything you
January.
gotta hustle, bro. You gotta hustle.
that 10-degree weather is so worth the $10.
Man, streets are rough.
Biggie, thank you for supporting us.
Yeah,
Oh.
Thanks, dude. This was fun.
this is fun.
No,
Oh.
this is a pleasure.
Oh, this is absolute pleasure's all mine. I've been thoroughly looking forward to it. Look forward to next month, and I just want to thank you guys. You all do an amazing job. Love listening to you guys every week. I know everyone else would agree. I do want to send a shout out to Force Porridge. And when I first started listening to you guys, I hopped on Discord. Within like 20 seconds of me just getting on there, Force Porridge was like, "Hey, welcome to the Discord." And I'm like, "Wow, is that like his job? Is he like getting paid to do this? Like, 'cause, wow, that's amazing."
After we crushed Golgotha's, Porge took over.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Porridge is a good guy.
Oh,
You're competing with him now, though. You have a competing podcast. So.
Yeah.
I've got so much to learn from them. But thank you guys, and thank everyone from the Discord for being so friendly. I've had a blast.
Oh, I think this was a great time, and I think we could have gone for another hour or two.
Absolutely.
Oh, easy.
But we'll save it. We'll save it for the next one. This is all just practice before we start doing our real regular movie podcast. That will never happen. So you guys will have to deal with this awesome Patreon podcast sponsored by Biggie Size. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys next week or next year. Really?
Next year.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
fuck
we'll-
yourselves for the rest of the
we'll-
year. Fuck
we'll-
you.
We'll all have seen Rogue One by then.
Yeah, we'll all have
And,
seen Rogue One by then.
Yeah. That's probably what we're going to talk about.
So if you don't prepare yourself, if you had to
Yeah. So if there's one movie that you as an audience and as the hosts of this podcast should maybe see, it should probably be Star Wars Rogue One.
if you need an excuse to see Star Wars, you should just get the fuck out.
So Guido, are we going on the first or what?
On the 1st?
Yeah.
I'm going on the 22nd. I'm calling in, bro. Let's go. You want to come?
Like from a dick?
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.